Hi, I'm Claire from the Kitschy Kitchen, and this is 10-Second Living, where I show you how to do practically anything in 10 seconds or less. And today I am going to show you how to make a simple bouquet. I love flowers so much. I basically live for them, and I try to make a fresh bouquet for my house at least once every 10 days or so. And so these are some flowers that I love using. It's sort of a mix. I have wax flowers, fluffy bush flowers, protea, and then ranunculus. And the great thing about these three is that these guys last basically forever. You get amazing looking flowers for 3 weeks, and then they start drying out, but they still look really beautiful. Ranunculus do not last as long, but whenever these die, I just sort of filter them out because these guys still live on. And you can also see that the color palette is very much in sort of all the same tones. It's pinks and yellows and white and that sort of color palette. And what's nice about that is when you have sort of a set color palette and you just mix up texture, it's guaranteed to look really beautiful and very sophisticated. And this is intended to be a gift. So I have a little mason jar here with a bow that I tied onto it. And this is a vintage mason jar. You can get it for like $12. I've got it at a flea market. Or you can use regular mason jars. Those are fantastic and super cheap. So this makes a really wonderful personal gift that's very easy to make. So let's get started. Trim and strip the stems, place the flowers in your hand, layering different flowers throughout. Hold in your hand like a bouquet and trim the stems so they're even. Place in a filled mason jar and fluff. And that's it. Now I have an absolutely gorgeous bouquet that I can either keep for myself selfishly, or I can give it away to a friend or family member. And what I love about this is it's so beautiful looking. I mean, it's so simple, and the different types of flowers that I used really kind of create this very romantic, sort of wild look, but this is just stuff I got at the farmer's market, so not super difficult to find. And the other thing you can see is that there's a really nice sort of sense of balance in this bouquet. Everything sort of sticks out kind of in the same way. There's no holes, and there's a nice balance of color and texture. So when you're putting together a bouquet, just think of how it's going to come together in the end. Think about, is this having a really nice balance of color, texture, and will I be able to fill in all of the holes? So I hope you learned a little bit about how to make your own bouquet and you have fun picking flowers. For more ideas featuring this technique, check out my blog, thekitschykitchen.com.